Hi there, welcome to EudretiX where we make your high school life simple. I am Aniket and today is the part 3 of the hard difficulty questions for nonlinear equations and system of equations. This is a part of our digital SED math practice where we're doing advanced math right now. So this would be the last video in the advanced math series. After this we'll be beginning with algebra. So like I've always said, pause the video after each question, try to yourself and then only look at our solutions. Let's begin. First question. In the xy plane, the graph of y is equal to x squared minus 9 intersects the line P at 1, a and 5, b, where a and b are constants. What is the slope of line P? Okay, so let's check. So y is equal to x squared minus 9. This is the graph given to us. This would look like x minus 3, x plus 3. If you factorize, that's the direct formula for a squared minus b squared, any a squared minus b squared. So in our case it's x squared minus 3 squared, that is a plus b and multiplied by a minus b. Okay, so now the graph would look like this, 3 and negative 3, negative 3 and positive 3, and it's going to go like this. Okay, this is going to be y is equal to x squared minus 9. Now this intersects the line P at 1, a and 5, b. Okay, so if it intersects the line P at these 2 points, that means these 2 points lie on the line P. And what do we need to find the slope of a line P? We just need 2 points on the slope on the line and we'll be able to find the slope. So the x coordinate is 1. What will be the y for this point? Y is equal to x squared minus 9, 1 minus 9, negative 8. So 1 comma negative 8. And then the second point, 5 comma b. So y is equal to 5 squared, which is 25, minus 9, which is 16. So b is 16. Now we need to find the slope. Now the points are 1 comma negative 8 and 5 comma 16. Let's do the slope. The formula is y2 minus y1, 16 minus 8 over 5 minus 1. This is going to be 24 over 4, which is 6. That's the slope of this line. Okay, so this graph was not needed. Anyways, I drew it, but it's straight away clear that these 2 points basically exist on the line, as well as this curve, and the x coordinates are given. You can easily find the y coordinates through them. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so d is equal to t minus 9 over 25 times 100 minus h. The formula above can be used to approximate the dew point d in degrees Fahrenheit given the temperature T in degrees Fahrenheit and the relative humidity of H%, where H is greater than 50. Which of the following expresses the relative humidity in terms of the temperature and the dew point? Okay, so a direct question on rearrangements. So in this expression, the given expression, the dew point D is represented in terms of T and H, and we need to express the relative humidity H in terms of T and D. Okay, so let's write the original expression. D is equal to T minus 9 over 25 times 100 minus H. Now we need to isolate the H. First of all, for that we subtract a T on both sides. So D minus T, and here also minus T. These two cancel. D minus T is equal to negative 9 over 25, 100 minus H. This is what we have. Now we get rid of the negative 9 over 25. For that we need to multiply both sides with a 25 over 9. Over 9. Okay, so we get 25 and 25 are cancelled, 9 and 9 are cancelled. On the left hand side it's 25 over 9 times D minus T, which is equal to negative of 100 minus H. If I operate the right hand side, Like if I actually multiply the minus sign inside, I get a h minus 100. This is equal to 25 over 9 d minus t. Now we need to get rid of this negative 100 on the right hand side. Add 100 on both sides. So this and this cancelled. H is equal to 100 plus 25 over 9 d minus t. Let's look at the options. 100 plus 25 over 9 d minus t. Option A, 25 over 9 d minus t plus 100. That's the correct answer. So this is simple rearrangement. We've done a lot of questions by far on this topic, so I hope it's all clear to everyone. In case there are still some doubts left, write in the comments and let me know. Okay, let's move on to the next question. In the xy plane, the graph of y is equal to 3x squared minus 14x intersects the graph of y is equal to x at the points 0, 0 and a. What is the value of a? Okay, so y is equal to 3x squared minus 14x. And they're saying it intersects the graph of y is equal to x. That means at whatever point it intersects the graph of y is equal to x, at that point the x coordinate and y coordinate would be the same. Okay, so 0, 0 is one point and a. So let's place the a in both x and y because that's the point which is satisfied with this equation. So a is equal to 3a squared minus 14a because the x and y are the same at this point. So 3a squared minus 14a, and then I subtract an a on both sides. So this becomes 0. 3a squared minus 14a minus a is equal to 0. 3a squared minus 15a is 0. 3a common, take it outside. A minus 5 is equal to 0. So a is equal to 0 and a is equal to 5. These are the two answers. So a is equal to 0 is already satisfied. That's given point, this one. A is equal to 5 is this one. So this is the second point, 5, 5. So 5 is the right answer for this question. Let's move on. Y is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 7, first equation. Y minus 5x plus 8 is equal to 0, second equation. How many solutions are there to the system of equations above? Okay, so this is a quadratic equation. Y is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 7. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, and the second one, it's a linear equation. Y is equal to 5x minus 8. I just rearranged the terms in the equation to present it like this. Okay. The best way to do this question is by using the Desmos graphing calculator. Okay, so Desmos, this is one way to do it. Second way, which is also fast, not as fast as Desmos, is to find the determinant of the resulting equation, because this here is a linear equation, this is a quadratic. At the points at which they intersect, we can equate both the y's, this and this. So doing that, 5x minus 8 is equal to x squared plus 3x minus 7. Let's see what equation we get. X squared, subtract a 5x on both sides, so that this and this cancel. X squared minus 2x, and then minus 7, add an 8 on both sides so as to get rid of the 8 on the left hand side. So x squared minus 2x minus 7 plus 8 is a plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, this is the equation. If this has real roots, then that means the x's exist. So let's check the determinant. B squared negative 2 squared is 4 minus 4a1 c1. B square minus 4ac. So that is equal to 0. The determinant is 0. That means it has a single root. Okay, just a single root exists. Identical roots. Okay, real single. That means there's exactly one solution. Option C. This is using the determinant. Next is using the Desmos graphing calculator. Let's check that out. So here is our Desmos graphing calculator. We're going to type the equations here. What's the first equation? X squared plus 3x minus 7. So x squared plus 3x minus 7. This is the quadratic equation. And what's the second one? Y is equal to 5x minus 8. Y is equal to 5x minus 8. You see, it just touches at 1 comma negative 3. That's the only solution. 1 comma negative 3, a single solution, okay, which is what we figure out from our determinant method as well, okay, discriminant, sorry. Yeah. So 1.6, 0. Let's head back to the question. So this question can be done using these two methods. One is figuring out the discriminant and directly applying the rules, or second is the Desmos method. Okay, let's go to the next one. So we have this complex looking equation, 4x squared over x squared minus 9 minus 2x over x plus 3 is equal to 1 upon x minus 3. Okay, what value of x satisfies the equation above? So by looking at the equation, it does look a bit complex, but there's something really peculiar to see in the denominator. X squared minus 9 can basically be factorized as x minus 3 times x plus 3, which is what we can see here. So let's do one thing. 4x squared over x squared minus 9, let's keep it aside. Then negative 2x over x plus 3. Let's take this to the other side. So it becomes positive 2x over x plus 3 plus 1 upon x minus 3. Why am I doing this? To make the denominator same on both sides and then cancel them. X plus 3, x minus 3. This is x squared minus 9. 2x times x minus 3 plus x plus 3. This is what it becomes. So 2x squared minus 6x plus x plus 3 over x squared minus 9, and 4x squared over x squared minus 9. Okay, first of all, it's very clear x cannot be equal to 3. This can never be equal to 3, so this can never be correct, because as soon as x is equal to 3, our system would become undefined. This here would become a 0, which is not allowed. Okay, so now we can cancel these, and while keeping in mind that x is not equal to 3. Okay, now let's solve for the rest. 4x squared is equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. Let's bring the 4x squared, or let's take this whole expression to the left hand side, the right hand side thing to the left hand side. So 4x squared minus 2x squared plus 5x, the signs invert, minus 3 is equal to 0. 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. 2 times minus 3 is a negative 6. Negative 6 is 6 times negative 1. 2x squared plus 6x minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. 2x, x plus 3 minus 1, x plus 3 equal to 0. X is equal to half, x is equal to negative 3. Let's see in the options what do we have. So x is equal to half is given, option C, and x is equal to negative 3 is also there. Now, are we making a mistake somewhere? Because two answers cannot be correct, two answer choices cannot be correct. So the mistake is we took care of this part, but not completely. X squared minus 9 can become 0 not only when x is equal to 3, but also when x is equal to negative 3. In both cases, x squared minus 9 can be equal to 0. So both of these would be eliminated. So negative 3 is the wrong solution, and x is equal to half is the correct answer. Option C is correct. So be very careful in these type of questions. It's majorly to test our focus, like our attention, where we can put it in multiple places or not, so that there are multiple things to take care of here. You're going to take a look at like solving the quadratic equation, but at the same time you need to check which values cannot be taken by x. Okay, so let's go for the next one. So the next question is x squared plus y plus 7 is equal to 7. 20x plus 100 minus y is equal to 0. The solution to the given system of equations is x comma y. What is the value of x? It's a pretty straightforward question. So x squared plus y plus 7 is equal to 7. 7 and 7 can be cancelled, or just understand it like this. You can subtract a 7 from both sides. It won't change the equation, but these would cancel each other. X squared plus y is equal to 0. This is the first equation. Or y is equal to negative x squared after some rearrangements. And from the second equation, 20x plus 100 minus y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 20x plus 100. 20x plus 100 is y, and that is also equal to negative x squared. This can be brought to the other side to make a perfect quadratic equation. X squared plus 20x plus 100 is equal to 0. Now here we need to split the 20 in the middle into two parts, such that they add to 20 and multiply to 100, which is very obvious that it's 10 and 10. X squared plus 10x plus 10x plus 100. Now if you check the determinant or the discriminant of this equation, which I can guess already that it must be a 0, because the solutions are looking to be the same. X is equal to 10 and x is equal to 10. Sorry, x is equal to negative 10. That's the solution. Negative 10 and x is equal to negative 10. So a repeated root. Y, if you check the discriminant of this, b squared, 20 squared is 400, minus 4, a is 1, c is 100. Which I could already guess looking at this, the split. So negative 10 is the right answer for this. There's going to be a negative 10. It's a grid in question. So with this we conclude the part 3 of the hard difficulty video, and also the topic, which is nonlinear equations and system of equations. That concludes here. This also marks the end of our advanced math section of the digital SED math practice. So from the next video you'll get to see algebra. We'll be starting with the next big unit, which is algebra, for our digital math practice. Keep practicing, stay tuned. In case of any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care, take really good care. Bye bye.